Hi! Happy Sunday! I hope you're having a lovely day and I hope this video makes it kind of better. In this video, I wanted to share with you small habits that I've implemented that over time has significantly improved my life, my mental state, how I feel, how my body feels. Honestly, I have never felt this good. Now, before we start, I want you to remember one thing. Take what you need from this video, take what you want from this video, do what feels right for you. Remember, you know yourself more than anyone. Habit number 1, I swear by this. No technology 1 hour before bed. I know, I'm starting it off pretty hard. I get it. When I decided to implement this habit in my life, even the idea of it did not feel too tempting for me because I was like, oh, but no, I like to watch things as I sleep, whether it's YouTube, Netflix, anything. I really thought that I need this to sleep. I have to admit it. I would have never done this if there wasn't somebody who I trust a lot told me, listen, I think this will really help you. Why don't you try it out? So I was like, okay, I'll give it a go. I'll try it out. And I did. So basically now I have a bedtime. Yeah. Before I implement this habit into my life, I was somebody who would just get into bed and then I'll start scrolling on Instagram, watch YouTube videos, even watch movies at freaking 9 p.m. and I usually really enjoy watching Indian cinema. So Indian cinema is basically 3 hour long and I would start the movie at 9 and then at some point I would look at the time and I'd go, I need to sleep. This will ruin everything. I would literally like get stressed and I would wake up feeling like. But now, I'll say it again. I know it's hard to hear it, but my bedtime is at 9 p.m. By 8 o'clock at night, every day, I stop using my phone, my laptop. My laptop literally is closed by 7 p.m. and put away. By 8, I don't use my phone, no TV, no nothing, like no technology after 8 p.m. Literally cut out all the noise. So, 8 p.m. to 9 p.m. is now the time when I read. I read my book, my husband reads his book, and then after we read, we talk and discuss about things that we've read and we share our thoughts and all of that, and then we sleep. And believe it or not, I sleep way easier and way faster. And the fact that I'm not stressing about sleep and not stressing about how much sleep I'm gonna get and how I'm gonna wake up. What if I don't wake up? And when I wake up feeling like I don't want to wake up, I need more sleep. Like all of that just went away and I'm just so happy. Habit number 2, waking up earlier. Okay, hear me out. I'm not saying wake up at 5 a.m. I'm not saying have like an extended crazy morning routine. Again, I have been the person who would wake up just when I need to wake up. I usually would take 30 minutes to get ready. So I'd wake up 6:30 to get out of the house at 7. When I did that, my morning looked like this. My alarm will go off at 6:30 and I would get stressed out like immediately and I'd be like, it's 6:30, I need to get up, and I'll just rush out and brush my teeth and do my things really fast and just in a rush. And obviously I would get to work on time and everything, but I would rush. Basically, like all of my energy just goes into stressing and being anxious and just trying to be on time. So what I'm saying by wake up earlier is when you wake up like 30 minutes before the time that you need to wake up, even if you just want to wake up in the morning, have your tea, coffee, whatever, and your breakfast, take a shower, get ready and go to work, or go to school, you can do the same things, but instead of rushing and like stressing just after you woke up, now you're doing the same things, but you're chill. When you start your day, there's always something going on. You know, you're busy throughout your day, and even when you get back at home, there's so much to do as well. I feel like when you wake up, that moment you have before you have to start getting ready for the day, that moment, it's the time that you dedicate for yourself. You can do anything you want. You can also not do anything. You can just sit and have your coffee and just take that time for yourself. Because when the day starts, usually you will not get the time to do that. Do you know what I mean? The minute the day starts, even if you want to, sometimes you cannot slow down. I'm sure you've heard this a lot. A lot of people say that your morning is what sets the tone for the day. And that is why a lot of people really swear by their morning routine, because that routine is created in a way that makes them feel good, and that sets the tone for their day. And I really think that it's true, because again, I've lived in a way where I'm always rushing. Everything gets done, but how I feel is different. And also the way that I view my day is different. I feel way less stressed throughout the day. My day just feels so much more fulfilling. Do you know what I mean? Like I don't feel like I'm stuck in a loop. And this habit is one that makes me feel like I have time, which is honestly a great feeling. Habit number 3. This one is something that I'm sure you heard a lot, and it's stretching. You're probably tired of hearing this, that you know you need movement in your day, every day and everything. It's just really important. Maybe that's why everybody keeps saying it. But yeah, by stretching, I'm not saying do like crazy hours of movement, although that it's good for you. What I'm saying is 5 minutes or 10 minutes in your day just to stretch. It will make such a difference. A lot of times when I do not stretch, at some point in my day, I just feel like my body, I don't know, like things are stuck. I don't know how to explain it, but basically like you cannot move as comfortably. But yeah, ever since I have made sure to stretch, I usually do morning and afternoon stretches. Throughout the day, I feel like my body is just, I can do anything. My body is ready to do anything. So yeah, stretching even 5 minutes a day really makes a difference. Like you will feel your body a lot lighter, you will feel so much better. And also stretches, you can do it in your home. There's YouTube, there are so many tools available for you to get some stretches in. Of course, again, you know, doing more physical, you know, movement is good, but the title of the video is small habits, so I'm sticking to the small things. I felt the difference that it makes to my body and also to my mind when I do this. So yeah, you can try that out. Habit number 4. Timer for tasks that feel difficult to do or something that you keep procrastinating on. In a video last year, I shared this and I said how on days where it's difficult for me to sit down and edit, I put a timer on for 2 hours and I start doing it. When I realized how amazing it works, I started to implement it in other areas in my life. It's a game changer. Sometimes on weekends where, you know, we both feel like don't want to do much and stuff, but the house really needs cleaning, we would put like a 30-minute timer on and would be like, let's get as much cleaning done in 30 minutes as we can. It depends, you know, obviously you have to be realistic, but it's actually mind-blowing to think how much you can do when you have like a time frame. And every time we do that, we do everything that needed to be done in the house before the timer goes off. We usually would think, okay, I will just get time to vacuum the whole house and put the laundry on or something. When you finish like tasks that you had in your mind, you realize that you actually have a lot more time. You have 15 minutes left, and so you look for things that you can clean, and you get so much more done that you initially thought you could do in that time. Habit number 5, the last one, meal planning. We have been doing this for 4 years now, but basically on Fridays or Saturdays, depends, we sit down and plan our meals for a week. We decide our meals depending on our schedule. So how does the week look for him? How does it look for me? How much time will we have to cook? When will we be able to cook? And all of that. The next thing we consider is preference. If on that week I feel like, oh, I kind of want to have, I don't know, lentils, that will be taken into account. The other thing we also look at is what food do we already have. Usually we do not have any food at the end of the week because, again, we plan our meals weekly. But if we do have something, then we take that into consideration as well for the coming week, because obviously we don't want to waste food. And also planning our meals ahead kind of allows us to make little tweaks to have healthier meals, because we already know what meals we're gonna have. We can be like, oh, this meal kind of needs more fiber, maybe we can add something broccoli or a salad. We basically have the time to prepare it well, like in a healthier way, as much as we can. And then we use this app called Brain. It's an amazing one. It's free as well, so anyone can use it. We basically have our recipes in that app. So basically you can create your own recipe and you put all your ingredients in. We usually just have the picture of the meal and the ingredients. So basically when we're meal planning, we go through that list and we go to the meal that we want to, and we just press on a button and all the ingredients we need for that meal just comes into our checklist for grocery shopping. It really saves a lot of time. After we put all the ingredients we need for all the meals, we then go through the list and check if we have the things that we need. So say we need garlic for a meal, we go and check if we have garlic. If we have garlic, we check it so it's not in the list anymore. That allows us to not buy things double, like, you know, buy more garlic when you already have garlic in the house and then it goes bad and you throw it, all that stuff. But basically meal planning has saved us so much money and so much time, because there is no impulse buying anymore, because we know exactly what we need for that week. And also, like I said, you don't end up buying something that you already have. You're also not guessing if you have something or not. This allowed us to make less wastage of food, and it also saves you the mental load of thinking about what do we eat every day. During the week, when you have so much going on anyways, like, you know, you have work, you have this, you have that, we are not thinking about what do we cook today or when will we cook. Like, we don't think about any of this during the week, because all of that is already set during the weekend and we just follow throughout the week. This is my list of small habits. I started to implement these habits in my life because I am always seeking to improve my life and my health and how I feel and how I can manage my emotions and stress and everything. These are things that really changed how my day looks every day. I really hope this video helped you and that these habits help transform your life as much as it did mine, or more, for the better. And also, if you know somebody who is looking into improving their lives, or somebody who would enjoy this video, share it with them. Anyways, I will see you next week with a new video, and until then, bye.